I have a strong appreciation for the very first moment when you wake up in the morning, because it's right after you awake from this deep slumber, and it's not just because it's another fresh start to the day and all that crap. It's when you're so incognizant, this world is still a little fuzzy, that right after waking up, the first thing that comes to mind is usually the truth. And, I had a really bad day Friday, and this is a montage of Saturday and going on my run, and after I have my breakfast, and then I kind of ease into my weekend, and I was thinking a lot about what made me so upset the other day on that Friday. And, a lot of things in life I'm realizing so far, like a relationship, I can never know what it is that I want. So I can never be super sure what it is that I want, because things are so changing. This world is, vicissitude seems to be the only constant in it, that I can only tell you the things that I don't want, right? And this post in this group really got me down. They were really discouraging responses. But as I was sitting there having my pain au chocolat Saturday after going on my run and having my coffee, I tried to remind myself how the Stephanie a year ago, who was roaming around from beach houses to New York City, trying to stall and do everything emotionally to survive until getting here physically, I would have killed for this. And I tried to really remind myself of that this weekend when I was sitting there. All I really want, and it's hard for a lot of people to explain, but all I really want is to be here. Of course, there are other things I want in my life, right? I'd love to be a famous YouTuber. I'd love to have the man of my dreams. I'd love to own an apartment here. I'd love to write books and actually sell them, or my music be online or on the radio or whatever. But if we're talking about things that are needed, for me, the sense of curiosity that this continent and Paris specifically provides me with is something that really will tie me down, really will keep me in check. And, sometimes like those posts, I was trying to decide if I'm avoiding a certain inevitable aspect of living here, like that I'm gonna have to become a waitress or be a nanny my whole life just to survive, because there are so many avenues that people say, well, you have to do this if you want to do this. Like, if you want to be a writer, well, you have to be a useful writer. You can't just be a writer. Like, you're gonna have to go get a degree in marketing or do a master's degree. And it makes me think how my parents and some old friends I have, they're so lucky that their passions can be attainable through concrete steps. I feel that as an artist, I never have that satisfaction, because I'm very aware that whatever job I may have in the future, it's probably never going to fully cathartically or artistically satisfy me. But someone left the nicest YouTube comment on my last YouTube video. Shout out to Taylor, how she was saying my French is coming along, and that she really thinks that opportunities will continue to open up for me here as I just continue to progress and integrate myself into this culture and learn their language. And she reminded me that I'm still new here. And I think what's so hard for me to grasp that concept of novelty is that I waited so long to get here that it doesn't feel like I'm new here. I feel like I'm late to the game, I'm really trying hard to grasp onto that fact that the girl a year ago would have killed for all of this, and to continue to try and make peace that impatience continues to oppose me and be my greatest enemy. It already feels like I've been here forever because I waited so long to get here, and I guess that's a factor. But there was a day like Monday, this gorgeous, clear sky day, walking all around Paris and journaling and thinking about things that I want and don't have, and coming to terms with so many things. I realized this city's half the battle. Just like doing my dishes. When I was doing all these dishes and I cleaned them, I realized, I would have killed for all of this, the independence of having my own place, even if it's, again, not under circumstances that I wanted. We're just getting there, step by step. It's hard to remind myself, but it's the way that it is. cook dinner now. I'm gonna make my mom's veganized version of picadillo. It's a Cuban dish with tomato and usually yuca, but I'm gonna use potato. Oh no! No, 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 no. And peppers and garlic and onion, and it's just very good. And my comfort food. And I found a plantain. Where'd I put it? It's in this bag. I found a plantain, so I'm gonna cut that up and cook it too and put it all together. I think it's funny sometimes that my iMac is literally bigger than my TV. It is very nice though when I'm cooking or something to just be enjoying it like this. It's great. It's weird for it to be in French. I'm literally so excited to make this. I did not have it when I went back because it was Thanksgiving, so it just wasn't a meal that we had been cooking. I'm so excited. It's like one of my favorite meals. Now I'm gonna fry up my platano. It's amazing. It tastes amazing. Potatoes are cooked. That's what I'm frying. When I came inside for my Eiffel Tower time, my apartment just smells of picadillo and platano. I'm gonna open the black beans, and it's the Cuban cooking, the greatest smell. This is literally heaven, this meal. Oh my god.
She ran upstairs for something.
It's amazing the power that food has to just completely change your day. This is the highlight of my day. Oh my god, it's super easy too to make. I've just never made it myself. It's so good. It is Tuesday now. I'm gonna turn around so the lighting is much better and do that so it doesn't look like I'm a boy with no hair. I am going to go take a walk to the bank because my bank card is finally ready. So yay, we can finally take out cash without it charging me an arm and a leg literally every single time. And then I'm just gonna go take a walk to Place des Vosges and sit there and journal. Kind of taking it chill today because tomorrow I want to go on a big exploration day. I want to go walk around the 5th some more, and I want to go walk to Place d'Italie in the 13th. I know I'm not going to be very impressed because it's very modernized, kind of like the 15th. I told you guys one time in the summer, the outer arrondissements are newer, so they're more modernized. It's not like the center of Paris where it's really old and the architecture really depicts that. But I still want to go, while I have the time, just go exploring all these different neighborhoods that I don't usually do. So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do tomorrow, and then Thursday maybe just take a walk to Bastille, maybe go to Land of Monkeys, get pain au chocolat for the weekend again and stuff. Yeah, just trying to take it easy while I can. Yeah. I accidentally found another Emily in Paris location. This is where her and that guy come have breakfast. You see their picture in the window? That's funny. I never realized how huge Sorbonne is. It's huge. Wow. I've been home for a while. I came home at like 4-ish. I bought some chocolate at G20 and had a little tiny piece of chocolate and baguette. It's a very French thing to do, is have chocolate inside of baguette and some butter. emanates the taste of a pain au chocolat. So I had that, had a little bit of coffee, tried to do some bank stuff, email stuff, whatever. Started posting stuff on Instagram, and then I went out to go see the Eiffel Tower. Now I'm back inside. I'm going to change. My eyeballs are killing me with contact lenses inside of them. I don't know why today. But yeah, even though it was a really cloudy day, unlike yesterday was freaking gorgeous, I still had a really good day today. When I was outside of Saint Jacques, I ran into a woman who told me she lived here in the 80s, and we were talking about life, and she told me to just enjoy my life, that it's good that I'm curious and I have this sense of wanderlust, and that I'm a writer, and that hopefully I stay like that for all of my life. And she told me to enjoy my life and that I'm doing all the right things, and it was just really nice to hear. And it's just kind of one of those days where, I don't know, there are a lot of things that suck, but I put some stuff into perspective. I'm like, you know what? Like, things are pretty good. I'm 23. I live in Paris. Like, there are a lot of things that are not really good, but like, in this moment, it's pretty good right now. And as you saw from the footage, I did a lot of exploring that I usually don't do. I went all the way through the 5th, all the way towards, I can't say it, but the bridge that crosses on Ile de Cite from the 5th to the 4th, bordering the 11th and the 12th where Bastille is. And I just went in a giant circle. It was really super fun. Tomorrow, I want to do something similar. I want to walk on my side of Paris again, across the town. Maybe like, I wanted to walk towards the garden alongside the Seine that's next to Jardin des Plantes. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Jardin des Plantes. I liked it when Caroline took me the very first time I was here 5 years ago, but that was in the summer. But even so, when I went back for the first time, like 4 years later, this past summer, I don't know. I'm not a big Jardin des Plantes fan. I'm not a big fan of like any gardens in the 15th or the views of the 13th. I don't like the modernized views. I like old Paris, but I'm down to go walk around it and just kind of explore. I'm feeling very explorative this week, fulfilling my sense of wanderlust that I don't have because we really can't travel right now. So yeah, I'm gonna change, eat my picadillo and platano and black beans, and watch an episode of Pretty Little Liars, and maybe make a hot chocolate. I don't know. It feels good on my arms, okay? It was frigid outside. It wasn't frigid, but it was cold. It was cloudy. Okay, long clip. I'm gonna go eat it now. Oh, this meal makes me so happy.
Empty or Jesus is coming. Look busy.
As you can see, we have another very cloudy day outside. Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes that I was wearing yesterday. Get over it. You know, I go out for like 4 or 5 hours a day, so 2 days together they make a full day, right? So it took an easy morning, had my coffee, avocado toast, Pretty Little Liars, emails, blah 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 blah. You already know the deal. Had some mishaps with my drain in my bathroom. Disgusting. Clean that. I'm gonna have my soup in my baguette. I just bought a fresh one downstairs. I don't know why the grocery store is busy at 12:47 p.m., but okay. Then I'm gonna take a walk again across the left bank. I'm gonna scroll through like it's an app or Instagram. Stroll through Jardin des Plantes for fun, cross over to Bastille, get a shot of Bastille, and probably pick up 2 pain au chocolats for Friday. One for Friday, one for Saturday. Yeah. Oh, I feel hot, even though I know I won't feel hot once again outside. I just want to say it's been about 3.5 weeks since I started using this stuff again. It's a serum that I bought 2 years ago in the US, but it's twice the price in the US. It's half the price here. Look at my skin. I have a lot of scarring. I scar very, very easily from any, like if I have a pimple, that's it. It scars, especially if it's on my forehead. And it's not gone yet, but it's really decreased it. So let's go have our walk now. Definitely new territory again. It's fun. I didn't make it look as pretty today, but you know. France in literally every single TV show, which just goes to show how special this place really is. My dreamer bowl that I never understood why it's white and no longer pink. I don't know if you hear that banging sound. She just stopped. That has been going on since 9 in the morning for the past couple of days, and every time I walk downstairs, there's no one there. But it has to be coming from inside the building, so. Oh, wait, no, I see now. Do you guys see that? Oh my god. Down there, someone is completely redoing the inside of their apartment. Oh, shit. So, that's why. There's like some cloth, not cloth, like a parchment paper on the floor downstairs on the hallway of the second floor. Now I know why. Wow, that looks like a big space down there. Anyways, I'm having a conflicting morning where this is really annoying. So let's go out. I'm gonna go to Place d'Italie today and then keep exploring the 5th and the 13th like that. And I'll talk about my emotions in a voiceover since we can't really do it here, can we? A theme I had been exploring a lot the past week that this vlog is in is the theme of not going far enough. The theme of not taking risks. Why do I hide myself or my feelings from other people? And I realize that there are so many reasons, and a lot of it is an accumulation of the things that have happened in my life the past 2-3 years, such as I have fear, I don't want to burst my own bubble, I am too scared of the answer, so I've come up with my own answers, came up with my own answers in my head. You know, there's something about Paris and walking around it, something like this, where you come across these little squares, these little pockets of magic, as cliche as it sounds, that make me wonder if I'm not going far enough. And that sounds really weird. My mom literally said to me on the phone the other night, well, going to Paris is a risk. Why do you see, like, trying an internship or something like this as a risk? That's weird to me. That's backwards. It's, again, that's a hard concept to explain to other people, that this is the least risk that there is to me because I know that I belong here. The risk to me is anything that ever involves people. Jobs involve people. And I've been torn with myself, do I take this next internship after everything I've been through? Because what if it turns out just like all the other ones? But you know, this is a weird parallel, but at Place d'Italie, I was so pleasantly surprised by how cute it was. I was expecting a very monotonous, modernized little square, and it had its own specific kind of charm. It had its own character. It wasn't mind-blowing or, you know, like the center of Paris old Paris, but it reminded me that sometimes the unexpected things can be really good, and that we shouldn't discount them just because we haven't tried them yet. And yeah, you know, like this day, I walked to Place d'Italie and then I was just craving a falafel. I packed a blueberry muffin. Stay with me here. I know this is a weird analogy, but I packed a blueberry muffin and I was craving a falafel. So what do? I go to Saint-Germain-Prés and I go, you know, it's near the Latin Quarter, and I go to this little falafel shop near my class that I like, and I went and I got this falafel and I decided to take it with me to the Seine and sit on the Seine and eat it. And this sounds super stupid, but I joke that it was an executive decision to go buy a falafel and take it with me on the Seine and have it. The whole point of what I'm saying is it's very hard for me in my mindset to defer from my plan. I'm so entrepreneurial in the way that I think. I'm very artistic, but I'm very mechanical in the way that I plan. So it was one of these moments where I realized, oh my gosh, letting the flow take over and just doing whatever, you know, sometimes that can be good too. And that's why being here is so good for me, because it inspires me. I don't want to say forces, but it persuades me to see that element of life that I am not good at recognizing. Little things like this, when birds congregate, and the moments that I just journal, I listen to a song and I'm really in the present moment, it made me decide, okay, let's give this one a go. I have trust issues. I've had bad experiences so far, but I'm ready to see if this one could go, because hey, what if it turns out perfect and this one wants to give me a job, and then I get my Portuguese passport and I can do work, and I just feel even more settled here on paper than I already do mentally. We gotta try. We love a clean apartment. Last of the Soup, baguette. We will our season 1 finale. Gonna go do laundry, and then hopefully I really would like to take a little walk on the Seine today and sit at the Seine and write. This is the attire for when we clean and do stuff. We'll see how the day goes. Alright, I'm all done with the trifecta of cleaning and grocery shopping and laundry. It's nice and beautiful. 2019 Taylor Swift Ellen interview came on the Apple TV, but I don't know why. We're just going with it, but I will pause it. Well, even though I'm pretty much done talking, but I'm just gonna go. I feel drawn to sit by water. I don't know why. I feel drawn to go sit on the Seine, so I'm gonna go take a quick walk. I'm not super far from the Seine. I'd like to sit, maybe I'll sit on the Seine like near Pont à l'Arc de Troyes right now is what I'll do, because that's like a 17, no more than a 20-minute walk away from me. I think it'll just be nice kind of end my day with my journal. I talked to the internship and they are willing to let me do it asynchronously 15 hours a week. So we'll see what happens there. They're kind of, I think they don't, a lot of companies, I have to be patient, not to sound supercilious, but people don't remember every single excruciatingly painful minuscule detail of their lives the way that I do. I have a freakish memory. I remember verbatim dates, things like I can tell you what I was wearing October 30th, 2015. It's very disturbing, but I have that freakish good of a memory. And they probably just forgot that I mentioned to them that if there's ever a full-time job that I can expedite my Portuguese passport if I can prove a job offer, which is literally just the easiest thing for everybody, because once I have a passport to be here, like, then my life becomes exponentially easier. But we'll try it. She's looking up the 2 weeks notice in the event that this one doesn't work either, because I just don't feel that it's personally beneficial. Maybe this is a very American thing about me, because in France you have CDI job contracts, and once you get them, people stay at their jobs forever, even if they hate their jobs, because it's impossible to get fired or next to impossible to get fired. I don't want to live a life like that. If I'm not benefiting a company and it's not benefiting me, then I don't have intrinsic motivation to continue to benefit them, and it's just no good. So that's important to me. But this is, I don't know, I'm feeling Chelsea Cutler's new song came out today. I feel like I'm really feeling good, dare I say, for the first time in like 5 years. I don't know what it is. It's either these songs that I'm finding sound, my eyeballs are dying from contact lenses, I don't know why. Either these songs I'm finding sound super nostalgic and just remind me of that time, or I realized when I was doing my laundry, or you're just finally getting back to that place that you've been wishing you could get back to for so long. So let's go end our day.
And yeah, it sounds silly, but as I was doing laundry, I started to realize, you know what? I hate to say this or to jinx it, but it feels like things might be finally falling into place for me. It's not that I have that good of a feeling about this next stage or internship. I'm just, I don't know, with the blue peeking through the clouds, and just Paris. I hate to sound so cliche and repetitive, but just my feet constantly touching this pavement and looking back at previous events of my life.
I'm depressed we're gonna finish this shuffle, but this shuffle has been one of the most healings of giant shuffles that I have ever done.
I finally feel, I hate to say good, but I feel okay. I'm still trying to understand this world. There's so much about this world that still does not make sense to me. I don't understand so much, like so many people. There's some things that I know that I will never understand, that I will spend my whole time on this earth trying to figure out, but if this is my background as I do it, that's okay. And I'm realizing I gotta stop being at war with myself for so many things. I just gotta take them as they come. This internship doesn't work out 6 months from now. Maybe I have a Portuguese passport. Maybe I get a job, or maybe I get the guy, or like, who freaking knows? Just gotta try.